My name is Max Pearson. I'm a 33-year-old entrepreneur and millionaire, and I currently make over $2.1 million per year with a business that is growing every single month. And I'm not saying that to brag or anything, but I feel like that is an important fact to establish when I'm going to do a video right now on how you can build a $100,000 per year income. And this video is not about the one best business model that you can make your first $100,000 per year with. Instead, I will walk you through different paths that you can take, the ones that you should avoid, and the specific route that worked the best for me. I will also mention the ones that I recommend that you choose based on your life situation and goals. And also in this video, I'm gonna give away 1 year free access to my paid course and community worth over $1,500 per year, plus one-on-one VIP coaching with me, also valued at $1,500. And we're gonna give away that to the best comment on this video. And you can comment anything you like on this video. For example, how making $100,000 per year would change your life, or what you want to achieve within the next 3 to 6 months, or even just your general goals. I will personally review all of the comments on this video and select the best one. And the winner, as mentioned, will get $1,500 worth of course material and one-on-one coaching with me worth $1,500 as well. So watch the entire video, take notes, leave an epic comment on this video, and you can get the chance to win a $3,000 Kickstart package to help you hit that first $100,000 per year mark. So if that sounds good, hope you're pumped up. Let's just dive right into it. Now, what I want to cover in this video is 5 different paths that you can take to make $100,000 per year with, or $8,333 per month, as quickly as possible. And I will also judge each path based on 5 key criteria. The first one being high pay, meaning what's the actual earning potential of that path? Second of all, freedom. So how much freedom does this business offer or model actually give you? Thirdly, scalability. Can you grow this business without having to sell your time? Fourth, free to start. Like, how much money do you actually need to get started with that specific path? And then finally, number 5 is love potential, meaning will you actually enjoy working on this business? And that is absolutely crucial. So the first path is just the normal 9-to-5 grind, right? The traditional job route. So let's start with that, because this is the most common and obvious route, just working a normal job. And it's what most people do. And it can seem like the safest option to get started with as well. But here's the catch, right? If your goal is to hit $100,000 a year and have freedom, this could arguably be the slowest and most limiting path that you can select. So let me explain why. My first job that I ever had was in a warehouse for a Swedish e-commerce brand. And I worked from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. And honestly, I was just happy to get a paycheck, which paid me around like $15 an hour, right? Which at 8 hours per day, 5 days a week, came out at roughly $2,400 per month, or $28,000 a year, which is not a bad start, but it was far from the $100,000 per year goal that we're aiming for in this video, right? But here's the thing as well, right? I had zero freedom with a 9-to-5 job. I had to wake up while it was still dark outside, commute for an hour by train to my job, and I was feeling just tired and drained. The warehouse didn't even have windows, right? So I didn't even see sunlight at the day. And then when I left work, the sun was already down again, especially during the winters here in Sweden. And it was just exhausting. Therefore, I had no way to increase my earnings, and I didn't enjoy working at that at all. And over time, I started to despise it, honestly. Yes, it paid the bills, but I couldn't use any of my own creativity, and it was just soul crushing. And I was also selling my time and selling my life in a way, which felt horrible. So here's how I rate the 9-to-5 grind. First of all, high pay. No, I was miles away from the $100,000 per year goal. Freedom. No, I had no control over my time or where I spent it. Scalability. No, there was no way for me to scale my income in that job. Was it free to start? Yes, it was, right? It didn't cost me anything to get that job, which is a good thing. And then the final thing, love potential. No, I ended up basically hating this job. I saw people who had been stuck in this job for like 15 to 25 years, which just felt terrifying to me. So my final thoughts on a 9-to-5 job is basically, it's what most people start with, right? And it might feel like a safe choice, but if you want to hit $100,000 per year and actually enjoy your life at the same time, this path probably won't get you there. The pay is limited, freedom is basically non-existent, and there's no room to scale without sacrificing more of your time. And while it's free to start, the long-term cost is basically your time, your creativity, and also your happiness, right? And if you want more freedom, income potential, and actually do something that you love to do, this path will 100% hold you back. Which then brings me to path number 2, which is to climb the ladder. Basically just getting a higher paying job, right? And maybe you're thinking right now, maybe I could just skip the normal 9 to 5 and just get a higher paying job. And you're not alone in thinking that. A lot of people believe that the answer is just to climb the corporate ladder, get promotions, eventually hit that 6-figure salary. But here's the truth. This path might look promising at first, but it comes with its own set of traps. So let's break down why this might not be the golden ticket to $100,000 per year that you think it is. So I basically decided to level up my skills, and I knew that I wanted to do something online. So I chose to learn how to code, and things were going well. I joined a coding school, I picked up some new skills, and eventually landed an internship at one of the top agencies in Sweden. And the earning potential was a lot better compared to my warehouse job, right? As an entry-level coder, I could expect to make around $33,000 to $44,000 a year. With more experience, I knew that I could climb up to $56,000 to around $80,000 per year. It seemed like a solid way to at least get closer to that $100,000 per year goal. But I quickly realized that it was just another trap, right? Yes, I could earn more, but I still had no freedom. And instead of being stuck in a warehouse, I would be stuck in a fancy office, still required to show up at the same time every single day. And the colleagues, they were super nice, but they weren't necessarily people that I really enjoyed spending my time with. And there was no way to scale my income further, right? And to be honest, I didn't really enjoy coding that much neither. And therefore, I basically decided to quit that internship because I knew that I had to find something that I truly enjoyed, that paid well, and was scalable as well. So here's my rating for this specific path. High pay, not necessarily, right? While it was still better than a basic 9 to 5, it still wasn't enough to hit that $100,000 per year mark. Freedom? No, not really. I was still tied to a schedule with no real freedom at all. Scalability? No. I could climb the ladder a little bit, but there was no real potential to create something big. Was it free to start? Yes, it was. There was no cost involved, which is a great thing. And then love potential? Yes. Like, while I didn't love coding per se, you could still find a higher paying job that you actually enjoy. So my final thoughts on this is basically climbing the corporate ladder may seem like a better option than just a basic 9 to 5. And while the pay is higher, the freedom and scalability are still limited, right? You might land a better paying job, but you're still trading time for money and your income has a ceiling. Plus, if you don't truly enjoy the work, it's just another grind in a different environment. The potential to earn more is there, but the bigger question is, can you live the life that you actually want to live with it? If your goal is $100,000 per year and real freedom, this path is probably not the answer that you're looking for. Which brings me to the third path, which is the startup hustle. Basically working for a fast-growing startup. Because you might be thinking that, right? Like, what if you just start working for a fast-growing startup instead? It sounds exciting, right? The potential to be part of something big, maybe even earn equity and grow with that company. But here's the reality. While the startup hustle can feel like a fast track to success, it comes with some serious risks and challenges. So let me show you why this path might not be as glamorous as it seems. So what I did after quitting my internship was that I decided to dive into the online marketing space. And I started to pick up skills like building websites, driving traffic through organic SEO, and promoting products on Amazon using their affiliate program. And I even found a mentor who taught me all of this stuff for free. And eventually, he hired me. And he started paying me around $3,500 per month in salary with the potential for commissions as well. And I basically ended up earning between 5 to 7K per month. And the best part, I could basically work from home or anywhere that I wanted. But I still didn't have that freedom to grow my own thing, right? I was still working under my mentor. He called the shots, he took the decisions, and I was basically just following his lead. And therefore, I eventually decided to quit working for him as well, because I started to see the potential of my own skills. I had built assets for my mentor, generating tens of thousands of dollars per month. So naturally I thought, what if I just started building those assets for myself? And that realization basically led me to quit that opportunity and instead pursue my own business ventures. So here's how I rate the startup hustle. High pay? Yes, like working for a startup with commission can definitely increase your earning potential. For example, as a sales rep, you could easily make over $100,000 per year. Freedom? No, not really. Like you're still operating under someone else's rules and vision, which limits your freedom. Scalability? Not really. Your growth is basically capped by your performance, right? You're still trading time for money. Is it free to start? Yes. There's typically no upfront cost to get started. And then love potential. Yes, if you're passionate about that startup's mission, you might enjoy the work as well. So my final thoughts on this, basically working for a fast-growing startup can be exciting, and it does offer more earning potential than a traditional 9-to-5, especially with commission and bonuses, right? However, while it gives you a taste of freedom, you're still working under someone else's vision. And the biggest downside is that your growth is basically capped by your role, and you're ultimately building someone else's dream. If you want true freedom and unlimited scalability, this isn't the final destination. It's a great stepping stone, but to fully unlock your potential and gain full control, you will need to create something of your own. So with that in mind, I want to discuss path number 4, which is the service pro mode, basically building a service-based business. And whether if that is freelancing or consulting or offering a specialized skill, this is one of the quickest ways to start making money online. But is it the right path to make $100,000 per year? It might sound like a great idea at first, but there are hidden challenges that can hold you back. So let's dive into why the service pro mode or service-based business might not be as easy as it seems. So what I did after quitting my job at my mentor was that I decided to start my own agency. And I went through a course called Consulting Accelerator by Sam Ovens, which helped me to further refine my marketing and sales skills, right? And I launched a marketing agency, or an SMMA, and I landed my first client, paying me $3,500 per month. And soon I had another client, and then another client, and within a year, my marketing agency was generating over $50,000 per month in profit. But my days were basically packed with calls, from early morning to late nights. Clients were paying me for a done-for-you service, and they basically felt like they owned my time. And I was working extremely hard, and while I was making good money, I couldn't scale the business beyond around 20 clients. And it felt impossible, and I started to feel stuck. And therefore, I basically began searching for a more scalable business model. I wanted to spend my time doing something that I truly enjoyed, that paid well, and that could also scale past $50,000 per month in profit. I wanted a business model that could generate hundreds of thousands or even millions of dollars per month. So here's my rating for the service-based business model. First of all, high pay. Yes, I could easily create a 6-figure business with the agency model, but hitting 7 figures and beyond became quite challenging. Freedom. Yes, I had the freedom to work from basically anywhere, but my calendar was still packed with sales calls and service delivery every single day. Scalability. No, like scaling past $50,000 per month in profit would have required hiring a lot of people for service delivery, which I didn't really want to do. And then free to start. Yes, I could start the agency with pretty much no upfront capital at all, which is great. And then finally, love potential. Yes, while I personally didn't really enjoy like running a marketing agency, it definitely has the potential for those who love client work. So my final thoughts on building a service-based business model is that it can be a fast way to start making some good money online, and hitting 6 figures is actually very achievable. However, the main issue lies in scalability. You will find yourself tied to the service that you provide, and it can quickly become a grind. Your clients can end up controlling your schedule, and breaking past the 6-figure mark without building a large team can be very difficult. If you're looking for something scalable with more freedom, the service-based business route might not be the best long-term solution for you. It's a great way to get started, but it's not the final stop if you're aiming for massive success. Which brings me to the 5th and the final path of this video, which is building an info empire, basically selling information and knowledge. Because think about that. What if you could turn your knowledge and your skills into a product that sells over and over and over again? And that's the power of building an info empire. Whether it's an online course, coaching, or digital products, this model has created countless of millionaires. But is it the right path though to get to $100,000 a year specifically for you? Let's break down why selling information might be one of the smartest and most scalable ways to reach your income goals. Now, what I did after I decided to scale down my marketing agency was that I basically shifted into scaling an online education business, because I noticed that the people making serious money online, they were selling information. And what I loved most about this model was the scalability. I could sell something for, let's say, $100 per month to thousands or even tens of thousands of people. And within 7 months of launching my own paid course and community, I hit $100,000 per month. But it wasn't as easy as I initially thought. I still needed a team. I wanted a small, highly skilled team, or a group of weapons, as I like to call them. Basically people who could help with sales, operations, and client success. So therefore, I went on the hunt for great talent. And thanks to these strategic hires, I now run a business making over $175,000 a month, or $2.1 million a year. And we're still scaling. I'm having more fun running this business than I've ever had. And it's incredibly scalable with amazing profit margins. And I just couldn't be happier. So here's my rating for the Info Empire path. High pay. Yes, selling information can scale to millions of dollars per month. Freedom. Yes, you can work from anywhere. And if you structure the business right by hiring the right people, you can free up a lot of your time as well. The product is digital and the service delivery is basically instant. Scalability. Yes, this is the absolute best part. You can sell your digital course to tens of thousands of people repeatedly. Is it free to start though? Yes. All you need is your own intellectual property or IP and the ability to create a course around a skill or an interest that you have. And then finally, love potential. Yes, and this is absolutely massive. I now run a business that I truly love, and it motivates me to work harder than ever before. So my final thoughts on building an info empire is one of the most scalable and rewarding business models out there. You can reach a massive audience, automate parts of your business, and sell something you're truly passionate about. And the earning potential is virtually limitless. And you can enjoy real freedom if you set it up correctly. While there are challenges, for example, you need the right team and the systems in place, once you do, the sky is basically the limit. So if you're looking for a way to hit that $100,000 a year mark and beyond, selling information is arguably the smartest path that you can take. All right, so there you have it, the 5 different paths that you can take to reach $100,000 a year. Some may seem like a quick fix, while others have the potential to completely change your life. But as you've seen, not every path is built for freedom, scalability, or long-term success. For me, the Info Empire model was the game changer. And it's the one that I recommend that you're doing if you're looking for a business model with true freedom and unlimited potential. Now, also don't forget about the giveaway in this video, right? I'm giving away a $3,000 kickoff business package, which includes 1 year of access to my paid course and community worth $1,500, plus a one-on-one VIP coaching session with me, also valued at $1,500. To enter, just leave a comment below this video. Tell me how making $100,000 a year would change your life, share your goals, or let me know what you plan to achieve in the next 3 to 6 months. I will personally read every comment and pick the best one. And if you're looking to start building your own online education business, I've got some great news for you. I have a 100% free course that shows you exactly how I built a $100,000 per month online education business in just 7 months. And this course will guide you through every single step, from creating your offer to scaling it into a successful info empire. If you want it, you can click the link below this video in the description, and you can begin your journey to financial freedom today. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you on the other side. Let's go.